Are you having trouble collecting rents from your tenants? Well, this video is for you. I'm attorney Alicia Seward, owner of SewardLaw office in Tampa, Florida, where legal solutions meet you at home. Most landlords think that the key to collecting rents happens after their tenant is delinquent. However, this is not the case. The key to collecting rents is before you sign the lease. I'm going to give you 5 tips on what you should do before you sign a lease to help you ensure that your tenant is collectible in the end. The first is that you should get a background check. Background checks show a lot of information. Some of those things being that, whether or not the tenant has prior history of criminal history that may be related to financial crimes. So that will help you determine, if this is a good tenant to come into your property. The second is that you want to do an employment verification. Now, aside from getting pay stubs from your tenant showing their past pay, you want to also call the employer and confirm they are still employed. The tenant could have quit last week, could have got fired last week. You want to ensure that they're still employed where they say that they're employed. The third is that you want to make sure that the tenant makes 3 times the monthly rent. A lot of apartment complexes do this, big businesses. You as an individual landlord should also do this. This will help ensure that, the tenant makes enough money to pay the rent. So the fourth is that you want to make sure that you get a list of their prior leases. And you want to call those offices and confirm whether they've ever been late on rent, how many times they've been late with rent, or if there's been a threat of any kind of eviction in the past. So looking at those type of things will help you ensure that there's not a prior history of financial instability with your tenant. And the fifth is that you want to make sure that you get a credit check done. The credit check is important also because it will show you whether they've had prior bankruptcies, prior foreclosures, and things of that nature. So you just want to make sure that you do these things to ensure that you'll later be able to collect from your tenant. If you need help collecting rents from your tenant, contact me or an attorney that you trust to get assistance. And you can find further information on my website at SewardLawOffice.com that may be of assistance to you in collecting rents from tenants. Again, I'm attorney Alicia Seward, owner of SewardLaw office in Tampa, Florida. We are where legal solutions meet you at home. Thank you for watching.